always hold your developers to the timeline. When you're building a house, it's exciting and it's easy to get caught up in all that excitement. But at the end of the day, if you're not seeing any progress, you have to take action. What's good, execs? It's your boy Trey Cooper, and today I'm coming at you with a video on how I purchased my first property. And so in this video, I'm going to be going over how I did some background research and how I came up with looking at this property, got under contract with this property, and then eventually going throughout the process, kind of figured out that the specific property I was just looking for wasn't right for me. And so it was a perfect house that I thought it was going to be. I was going to build it. It was going to be down in Palm Bay, and I had a whole vision for it. I had an ADU and everything. So it was going to allow me to have some extra income and maybe even a little bit of extra space. But like I said, going through the process, just figured out it wasn't really gonna work for me. I'm gonna go through a little bit of that in the video coming up. I first learned about the property from my broker, who is also a contractor and developer, and he put me on to this building. So I went on the MLS and I found more information about the property, and I got the blueprint and the floor plan, and I was excited to get the ball rolling. So this is what I'm planning on building. I have a 3-2 up in the top left-hand corner over here, and then on the bottom side I have the plans for the ADU. Here's the plans for the upstairs and downstairs of the main house. It has garage, upstairs, master bedroom, all that good stuff. And here is the ADU section of it. Signing the contract for my new house. Crazy. And on the water, doing business as it should be. Almost finished with it, and I'll be locked in for sure. What's up, y'all? So I'm just going through my calculator kind of thing to really understand like the numbers of it. So I'm looking at my house, like price that I'm looking at buying, and just because rates are so high, it's just so expensive. Like rates are crazy right now. But so I want to get a new build. I'm using FHA, and the home price is $363. So you can see on there about $12,000 down payment, which I'm going to be using my commission that I get from selling it. I'm going to use that as a down payment. And then, but it's just these interest rates right here that are killing it. Like I estimated around like this 8.5, but like even if we just make it 8, it's gonna be around $3,229 roughly for a monthly payment, which with my current income is pushing it. So I'm like, I need to just make more for real. Like, I just gotta make more. And so it just has like, some also annual taxes and insurance factored in. I won't have HOA because it's not an HOA on Florida. So, but what I need them to kind of consider is, if they can use the rental income. So went on Bigger Pockets, went and did my thing. So actually, even before we even jump into that, let me just kind of show you the rental income in the area, what it's looking like, what people are renting for. So right even around here, they're building up all this space over here. So a lot of the space is going to be built up, and my house is right there. The property will be there. So the one right over here is renting for almost about $2,300 a month, 21, 18, 18 across the street, 21. So estimately, I just kind of put it around like, since it's a new build, gonna be like in this area over here with the new builds. I put that like $2,300 a month for the rental income. And so this is how I was just kind of playing with the numbers with like this interest rate. So that interest rate, when I put it up here, like it's looking like a bad deal. Like, I mean, it wouldn't be actually really too bad, because like I would still be getting the house, be having the rental, like be covering most of it. And currently I'm paying $2,200 a month for my apartment now. So shoot, if I'm only paying $1,100 a month for my living expenses, I could be saving a lot more money. That'd be great. So like even then, and like who's to say I can't raise rent once, prices come down, like, or interest rates come down. Things like that, people are going to be hiking up the market. Prices are going to be going back up. So let's see if I even just kind of increase this a little bit. So yeah, it's really, once interest rate come out, let's see. Interest rates come down to, be generous. That's not bad. I'm paying $400 a month, under $500 a month to get like 2 houses. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll ball out with that. Like, with the amount of money that I make currently, I could ball out with $500 for rent. Like, if that's it. Like, shoot, we could adjust these numbers to get it to where we really like. Rates could come down. I could buy down some rates some more. Let's see if I just buy the rate down 5.5. Not looking bad. They're pretty much covering everything. I might as well just pick a little bump. I don't think rent prices are ever gonna get this high, like low key. I mean, maybe in that area. Like, we'll see. But then it starts cash flowing. It's just my interest rate has to be down more. That's really it for real. I'm gonna be managing it myself, and yeah, if I get that mortgage rate down, and then after, I don't see PMI on there, so it might be a little bit more, but after 20% interest, or after 20% equity into the home, the PMI will be off. Yeah, so just kind of playing with the numbers. Like, this is what's really killing me right here, this interest rate. You want to see if it's 8.1, like, still, yeah, like, I'm still being power. I'll still be paying about $1,000 a month, which isn't too bad for real. Like, $1,000 a month for, like, yeah, I'm gonna take it. So I just left work now, and going to see my property for the first time since I got under contract, which was on Friday. So I mean, I already seen what it looks like. It's just a plot of land, but now I'm under contract, so it's you know, it's real. You know, I'm just gonna go check it out, see how, you know, long it takes me to get from work back to the property, and, you know, just kind of checking it out around the area still. All right, so behind me is the property right here. It actually looks pretty good. It's mostly clear. I looked, thought it was this property like right over here, but it's this one right here I'm looking at. So it's gonna be like the house right there, and then in the back, the ADU. I'm gonna take a little walk around and, you know, see how it works. This sure goes this whole way, all the way out to the fence line over here. So yeah, probably all the way back to that marker over there. You know, like, yeah, right here. And this is the backyard. So this would, I guess, kind of be the backyard. But yeah, about this much of the land, like that area right there. Not bad. Got the lake in the back, the river, creek. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. And let's get it, you know. I decided to just wait, and hopefully they were going to start building as what he was promising, and that things would just kind of, you know, go ahead and be playing in the background while I was working, and wasn't really paying that much attention to it. I was just going to let them build. It was still around November, December time frame, and coming into the new year. Throughout the process, I learned one major thing: always hold your developers to the timeline. When you're building a house, it's exciting and it's easy to get caught up in all that excitement. But at the end of the day, if you're not seeing any progress, you have to take action. We were months into the build and I wasn't seeing anything happen. And that's when I knew I couldn't just sit around and wait anymore. Time was running out and I feel like I had to make a move. And so I took it upon myself to start looking through the MLS, start looking at some other properties and weighing out my options and really figuring out what was next for me. Walking away wasn't an easy decision, but I knew I made the right one. So my search for my perfect home still continues. So if you want to see how this journey plays out, make sure you subscribe, you like, and drop a comment below. Stay tuned because the next chapter is coming up. So make sure you always stay locked in, stay focused, and above all, stay starving.